I compiled the best products we featured previously under $100 for that special someone or something. So let's check it out. If Cybertech and an iPhone had a baby, it would create this MagSafe wallet. From Aulumu, this is their new G03 MagSafe wallet, and it's one you're going to want to carry even when it's not attached to your phone. With its carbon fiber faceplate and metal frame, it may actually outlast you. Thankfully, it also means it's still lightweight given how sturdy it is, but the design is so overkill and I love it. Come on, it's got a bottle opener built in, certifying this as an official EDC essential. Plus, it even has an average size ruler too. The real magic though is inside, able to hold up to 12 cards thanks to the elastic clamp, and they include a RFID blocking card too, just in case. A finger cutout makes it easy to pop them out, but also each edge is intentionally designed, making it easy to grab any card you need on the fly. When fully packed, it does look a little ridiculous attached to your iPhone, but I don't think I've seen any other MagSafe wallet be able to do this. However, if you're a normal human being carrying 5 or 6 cards, the elastic is able to strap down, even if you're only holding one. Plus, it passes my scientific shake test too. When attached, it also doubles as a surprisingly soft finger loop that won't give you a hand cramp, unlike others that require you to pinch for dear life. It doesn't even end there though. A fold-out metal stand is included, and to no one's surprise, works really well at keeping your iPhone upright. But then, well, bam, landscape works just as well. Or go a little crazy and lift it up high too. Now, with how much twerking this elastic does, it's nice to see how easy it is to swap out. Plus, they also include an extra one too. They also offer a leather and silver combo for a brighter look, but both are just as durable, so you don't have to worry about tossing this around on the daily. To top it off, they even include an AirTag holder if you suck at playing Where's Waldo. Honestly, the fact that it has MagSafe is just a bonus, because I actually prefer using this alone, as it feels like I'm living in 2069. Links and details down below. Hands down the coolest USB thumb drive that can transfer a 4GB file in under 5 seconds. Which, for the record, still isn't faster than you every single night. The Dockcase Pocket M2 drive is appropriately named as it's exactly that. Pocketable. They're smaller than AirPods, yet they still manage to stuff everything into a metal shell, so it can take a beating and you don't have to second guess taking this around with you. But that metallic backing also acts as a great heatsink too. Given how fast this can go, it'll need some way to cool off in such a tiny space. The Pocket utilizes a newer and tinier type of storage, which is pretty cool on its own in a nerdy kind of way, but pair it with their included data cable and you may never have to wait for your large accounting video files to transfer ever again. Seriously, we struggled to record this transferring because it happens so quickly. Plus, unlike other drives that corrupt when you accidentally do this, the Dockcase though has a built-in battery that allows it to shut down properly so none of your memes get lost forever. It's so tiny and cool that you'll want to strap it to your keys and show off. But if you don't nerd out that hard, it also fits in any pocket that you throw it into. Now, if you want that nostalgic feeling, the ACEdc Haptic coins offer a series of designs to choose from, but this Pokemon engraving is not only the best in my opinion, it makes you feel like an actual Pokemon master. The rotating action gives a solid thud, and at about the size of a toonie and thickness of 3 coins, it makes for a perfect icebreaker, like asking, what starter Pokemon did you choose? Because Charmander is the only right answer. For the dad that loves all things tech, this tiny futuristic cyberpunk wireless speaker is the perfect gift to replace his whole drawer of other subpar speakers that he got on sale over the years. The Muzen CyberCube Pro is a Bluetooth speaker that taught itself a few extra tricks. Its flat edges and mechanical look seriously feels like something from 2069. Plus, the tough metal housing also proves it isn't just some toy, it means business. Bonus points, every dial and button on this is extremely addicting to fidget with as well. And even extra bonus points, it's got a flashlight built into the top, albeit not the strongest light, but it's nice to have the option as it doesn't add any bulk and kind of makes it look even cooler. But as you may have noticed, the rave party doesn't end at just the music it can play. There's a ring of RGB lights around the face too, which if you aren't convinced this is from the future, this is the cherry on top. Add on the full metal housing, and although it adds a bit of weight, it's nice to not have to worry and treat my electronics like a baby. Now the speaker quality itself will also surprise you. While it's no high-end speaker, for its tiny size, it didn't distort or sound like fingernails on chalkboard, and was actually able to fill a whole room, making it great for parties, by the pool thanks to it also being waterproof, or just clipped onto your belt with the built-in loop handle on the top. Oh, and they definitely knew exactly how satisfying it was to double this as a fidget toy. They even released a more advanced model with a literal fidget spinner built into the grills. And for something I'm already carrying with me, it's nice to cut down and not have to remember to bring an extra flashlight or fidget toy either. Plus, when you plop this down onto a table at your next child's birthday party, you'll instantly win the coolest out of the year. We all know how dark things get, whether it's in an abandoned mansion or just in your mind. So the Olight Arcwave UV comes double useful, offering not one, but two different lights. A dedicated UV light to expose how dirty you really are, and your standard flashlight so you can actually find yourself some new friends too. All built into this pack of juicy fruit gum looking handle that feels premium with its metal build, but it comes down to how easy it is to switch between modes too. All thanks to the dedicated toggle around the power button. Combine that with the dual clip around back, you can easily attach it to your bag or also face it forward when just out and about to stay hands-free. Ergonomically though, the long body feels comfortable but also durable as well, and the fact that it's rechargeable is just the cherry on top. Now the inside of the bag offers even more storage and organization, which is perfect if you're trying to stay far away from mushroom feasting meatheads, because you can pack this, a monocular from Nocs Provision, something you'd never think you need until you realize how close you've gotten to an active zone. The rubberized and textured finish, combined with adjustable knobs and dials, which is just a funny way of saying you'll be able to see clearly from really far away. It's designed surprisingly well in terms of build quality and just overall aesthetics, which is something you'd be proud of to just take out and show off, because in the end it's just fun to play with as well. But beware of this next one, because you will cringe at how terrible I am with the bally song. But I'm determined to improve thanks to the Squiddy-A, a trainer model of the real deal, and honestly my preference, especially if you're only doing all this to look extra cool. It's safe, feels like the real deal, and the ultimate yellow and black finish is honestly just a killer combo. Plus, I think I'm getting the hang of it too. So rate my sick skills from 1 to 13 in the comments down below. There are regular boring water bottles, and then there are water bottles with magnets built into them. Why? Well, simply because you always carry a bottle with you. Why not also double it as a phone stand and tripod all into one? The RhinoShield AquaStand bottle does it all, while also still looking pretty sleek, offering a clear or metal option and with different colors to choose from too. However, the real moneymaker is this. Whether it's only for your fans or to simply take a video call, the built-in MagSafe mount folds out at multiple angles, and then wha-bam. Look, I get you might be worried how high you are as well as your phone, but it passed my scientific poke test so long as you're not going unnecessarily ham on it. So it's perfect for those swole sessions to work on that dump truck of yours. Thankfully though, they focused on making a really good water bottle to begin with. It locks itself, doesn't leak, and while the straw is great if you're feeling lazy, you can also remove it if you're feeling extra thirsty in the DMs too. It's just a surprising daily essential that you didn't think could get better, but here we are. Now for a real tool though, there's the Joe Knives LILBIT, which may be my new favorite product name, because not only is it accurate, it's just as fun to say than it is to use. Made mainly of a chunk of brass with some texture for grip, it's the magnetically attached sliding blade that you'll want this for. Not necessarily for being the most useful or functional one, because its tiny blade and lack of locking in place is pretty limiting, but the several layers you can adjust it to feels like, well, a fidget
fidget toy. While there are definitely safer ones out there, this is one of those kiss two birds with one stone type of situations, especially considering the back end of it also doubles as a pretty sturdy scraper tool too. Don't worry, the magnets won't lay you down or allow the blade to flick out on its own through my scientific shake test, and that goes for when it's dropped too. It's not perfect, but will keep in place if you don't constantly scientifically drop test it like I do. Basically, if you love X-Acto knives but thought they could be smaller, less usable, but funner, well, then this is the answer to that. And so, dreams can come true, kids. For the real EDC nerds like myself and my current go-to, the Big Idea Design Mini Dual Side Click Pen, which, as the name suggests, has a clicker on two sides. And all I know is that's one extra button to fidget with. Plus, I can confirm it makes a great tool for your nose drawing practice sessions. I've got the Zerk version, which is total overkill, but I love it. But they do offer more affordable options too. The size, weight, and grip just works so well for me. Comfortable, smooth, and fits exactly to the size of the wallet itself. Combine that with the stretchy elastic and pen clip, it ain't going anywhere. Seriously, I don't think you can name me a better EDC trio than this.